Hello everybody, this is VGC Mike. It is a Tuesday afternoon. Very nice where I am, very nice and sunny out. And it's July 1st, which means the ladder resets. And we have to hit Master Ball again. There are a couple changes I do want to make to my team. I had some errands to run. I'm already a little bit behind where I wanted to be for when I started this stream. So I'm going to be doing this here, and it looks like I'm going to have to make the TM. I have a feeling like I'm going to need the materials for the TM as well, so might have a little running around to do. But these are changes that I was wanting on the team the last couple times that we played, so yeah, the Dene Fur. Okay, so I do want Volt Switch on my Raging Bolt. The other change is going to be a lot easier and faster. Because I just need my safety goggles on my Incineroar. I am debating, no, not Assault Vest, safety goggles. I am debating on whether or not I want Taunt on my Incineroar. Because I think a lot of people are using Amoonguss these days. We have a lot of ways to kind of deal with Amoonguss just by beating it up. Flare Blitz is also pretty good, so I'm going to try it without the taunt, but I do want Volt Switch on my Raging Bolt, and I think this will give me a better Sun mode where I can use Koraidon more effectively. Because right now I like this team a lot, but it's very heavily reliant on Lunala usually. So we are looking for Dedenne. And I don't know off the top of my head where Dedenne is, so probably going to be a few minutes before we get into this stream, but again, it was either just start this later or start streaming, and I can always cut this out later if it's a little too boring. Lives near towns and cities. Okay. So probably somewhere around here, just outside of the city. Let's see. It's not popping up immediately. I think we need like 2 of them. 2 of the candies at least. This is why I usually try to make sure I have this stuff taken care of, but it didn't cross my mind that I really wanted Volt Switch until this morning, and hopefully this isn't a Pokemon that's like mostly gonna come out during the day. Seeing like every other Pikachu clone except for Dedenne. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Box for sure. Other side, Pokemon Center, where the dash buttons and versions are. Oh, okay. So I am in the general area that it's supposed to be in. I didn't know that it was that specific. I thought, oh, there's one. That might be enough, because I think I had one. Yes, okay, thank you very much for the assist there. I really should farm a couple more, but I won't waste everyone's time doing that. Okay. I don't know why I save all the time, but do a quick save. And we go into Battle Stadium. Sure, I have some rewards to collect. Yeah, last season we didn't get to play a ton, but plan on streaming for the next few days. First day is always a little crazy because so many people can be in this rank and you don't know what rank they were before that, so. Okay. So Lunala's good here. I do definitely need I'm definitely gonna bring my fake out guys. It's just a matter of if I want to threaten with Incineroar or Rillaboom first. Do it like this. So the Sneasler is probably the scariest Pokemon for me in this situation. Yeah. Okay. So we get rid of the electric terrain, set up the grassy terrain. We can't get hit with Fake Out, so I don't really see any issue with setting up our first Calm Mind. And I'll just bring in Incineroar. Okay, so they're going to hard switch. Okay, so they might not be using Fake Out here, because they did have the way to prevent the Fake Out in the first place. Okay, and they're going to use toxic spikes. So honestly, to me that's saying that they might have Roar on the Farigiraf, which would really suck. I might be overthinking it, but I think I'm going to respect that as an option. Let me see. I guess my other question is, what moves are you running on the Sneasler? Because they could probably hit me with a Throat Chop, which would be terrible. Oof. That was kind of a crazy play. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if you have Protect, I'm going to go ahead and say you almost guaranteed do not have Roar. So we still have a Rillaboom, Koraidon here. Let's see if they get this call right. Wow. Well, we should definitely get the knockout on the Sneasler then. With the defense drop. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen leftovers on Farigiraf before. So yeah, I think I like the idea of Rillaboom. Yeah, my team does have a rental code. I just made a couple of minor adjustments to it. And that exact version, this exact version does not have, basically I just gave my Raging Bolt Volt Switch over Thunderbolt. And I gave my Incineroar the safety goggles over the Rocky helmet, but otherwise I have a ton of videos with this team that show the rental code. Okay, was not expecting that. And we're not Assault Vest, so that does KO brutally. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they do have Roar. Kind of knew it. was a thing, but was definitely expecting it. Or I thought it was less likely once I saw Protect. So this Farigiraf must have a very, very specific moveset. Okay. Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm gonna try to call out a Protect here. Okay. Okay. Calm Mind would have been way better, but can only do so much. That potentially can win us the game, assuming we don't lose too much health and they don't get like really lucky with protects and stuff. Grass disappeared, which is not great, but yeah, some double protects would be pretty bad. This is also a concern, but as long as we don't lose Koraidon, I think they're just going to get dunked on. I don't think Koraidon can take a double up here. Okay. Okay, he did take it. In that case, that double protect on Farigiraf probably loses us the game. Because we're going to take too much damage, and the Kylarx is just going to be able to protect. I guess the one option we have is to not take a life orb tick right here. But I think we still lose to a double protect at the end of this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I lose, but like, all I'm gonna say is you guys saw. You saw. did everything I possibly could have to try to bring that one back. And even with their like really unconventional set there, I think we would have won there if it wasn't for that very specific combination of bad luck that they just sent our way. So isn't Astral Barrage better than using Status Condition Hex? They both have around the same base power. Astral Barrage just hits both targets. Yeah, and then Fox for sure says that they're probably testing for Wide Guard. Definitely. Okay. So this is definitely a team that Incineroar having Taunt would be pretty cool. I'm going to try something a little different though. It could have been, but I don't think it was guaranteed. Flame Charge really isn't that strong, and we weren't Terra Fire. Yeah, Flame Charge in the Sun, guaranteed 1 KO. It could have been. Could have been, but we would have lost anyway based on the crit slamming us. We did need to get the knockout there with that Dazzling Gleam I was trying to get off. Okay. This is more or less what I was hoping for. I am definitely hoping that Koraidon, or not Koraidon, Brute Bonnet can take a Dazzling. I guess we'll find out. They Volt Switch, that would be awesome. If they go Terra Fairy, that could be pretty scary. Okay. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to see what happens. Okay. It is Miraidon. Volcarona using Fiery Dance could be a little scary here. Oh, they're going to set up, aren't they? Well, we're not accomplishing much this turn. Yeah. We might be cooked this one. Because they use Terra, yeah, this play is not great. Because they're probably going to Dazzling Gleam me. And if they do, like they could protect Dazzling Gleam, and I think we just get obliterated this game if they do that. Oh, they Draco and their Scarf. Okay. Well, that's another L, but that one's a lot quicker than the first one. Yeah. That's brutal. Honestly, should just quit here, but I mean, what's the worst that can happen, I guess? If they're Terra Grass, then this game was like so over. I mean, I just brought completely the wrong Pokemon. Yeah. Okay. Fox for sure says, I wish Frostmoth was as good as Volk. It's definitely not as good offensively. Well, it's not even as good as a support Pokemon, but it can do things that Volcarona can't do for sure. Wide Guard is cool. It can be like a niche Wide Guard user. Yeah. I would say the only thing I'm dealing with right now is because I didn't play for like a month. I like to run Terra Fire, Specs, Max Special Attack, Overheat, Miraidon. It's almost always a guaranteed 1K on Cali Ice. But what I was trying to say is that the thing I'm struggling with right now is because I didn't play for like a month, my recognizing some of these teams is a little tougher. And my game plans are a little off as well. Like, usually I know exactly how I want to approach a matchup. I think we bring Raging Bolt. Yeah. Opposing Brute Bonnet is actually a little scary. Okay. Fluttermane's definitely a Pokemon that's on my radar for this team as well. First thing I need to know is if you are Clear Amulet or not. Okay. That's good. I'm just gonna Calm Mind and Fake Out. this is early Terra, but I think Lunala was always going to be our Terra target because of the fact that they have their own Lunala, so we don't want to get hit by Moongeist Beam. And then we also need to respect Shadow Ball as an option from the Flutter Mane. Trying to think here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dazzling and Parting Shot. And even if we just straight up lose Incineroar, which it looks like they're probably just doubling Lunala. Oh no, they are splitting damage. Okay. Okay, so they're definitely the Life Orb set, but they're just gonna lose Koraidon here? So we're trading Koraidon for Incineroar. Or they're trading Koraidon for Incineroar. Okay. So I'm going to Dazzle and attempt a Thunderclap. Oh, did they just quit? I looked away to look at the chat for a second. Yeah. I mean, they didn't Terra the Koraidon, so... And the ranking system is one match behind, so that's why it ranked us down even though we won. So this is actually my 4th match we're going on now. I don't know who you lead here for sure. But I like the idea of Raging Bolt because Snarl and Draco Meteor are both very scary into their restricteds. Incineroar is good, especially if they aren't Covert Cloak. And then... Ooh, do I not want to bring Koraidon? I kind of don't. I think I'm going to bring Rillaboom. Yeah, I'm going to bring Rillaboom. Because I don't want to get blown up by Expanding Force. Okay. So my goal here is to just get rid of the Koraidon if I can. This will force Terra out of them, or they will just lose it. I guess the only, yeah. Only Only downside, well, not the only downside. One of the downsides, which we don't have to worry about now, is if the Dazzling Gleam KO'd the Koraidon, then we would have just launched Draco Meteor into Whimsicott, which wouldn't have done anything. Wow. So Draco Meteor would... Okay, critical hit. That's a little brutal, not gonna lie. It's not game over though. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you're at a little too much health for that. Or a little too low on health to do that. Because if you use Tickle, you're trying to KO for sure. Okay. Now, if this is indeed Calyrex, I think we just win. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. And we can still miss. Yeah, having Incineroar in the back is pretty clutch as well. Yep. They just use Psychic. Oh, because they don't know we don't have, Oof. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think that usually the dreaded Snarl miss. Yeah. Luckily we don't miss and we get a crit. So we do have to wait for all of this to end. Citrus Berry had a delayed activation because of the Unnerve ability from Calyrex. I'm sure that they'll give up here, but let's just lock in our moves. Yep. Okay. So we're 2-2. But we just got 2 in a row, so I think we'll be an Ultra Ball. No? I thought that's how that worked. 2 wins in a row, you get like an extra boost. Because I thought you only had to do 1 win out of Great Ball. Okay, let's just do another one. Huh. This is... This is tough. I really, these types of teams I really don't think are great for my team. That's not bad. Okay. This does depend a little bit on how fast this... Oh, they're using Terra on. Uh-oh. Thought they were going to tear the Brute Bonnet, to be honest with you. Yeah. Well, our Volt Switch isn't going to do anything. I was trying to cover for a Terra Water. They are using Earthquake. I mean, could have done a lot more. That's for sure. I don't really see... Am I missing something on the synergy, though? Like, did they just know Brute Bonnet was going to get knocked out or something? Good damage. Huh. I'm trying to think about... if I need this or not. I'm gonna go for it, because I do think it's basically all on Lunala at this point. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. That makes Incineroar much more valuable. Like, I might even hard switch him after this, just so I have access to, that Intimidate later. Okay, so they're probably using Earthquake. This will still hurt for sure. Oh. I mean, I'll take that. All right, leftovers, Ho-Oh. Two turns of Tailwind. Sacred Fire would still really suck either way, though. Yeah. Okay. No burn? No burn. Okay, good. That means we still have the potential to activate our Shadow Shield. And another big thing right now is that they are locked in here, which means they can't. Oh. Okay, so they didn't even bring their own Koraidon. Sunlight's almost over. In that case, I don't really see the downside to bringing in Incineroar and protecting. So we're going to really weaken the Ho-Oh. Sun will end. Half of the reason I'm protecting is to stall out my own Sun. Which we could have reset back up, to be fair, after this. Okay. Good stuff. I'm going to fake out the Ho-Oh just because I'd rather them not get Tail End up again for free. Because Koraidon coming in is still a big threat. And I would say, as long as we don't get crit, we should be fine here. Okay, they just cancel. Yeah, I don't even know if a crit could have saved them. I parting shot it at the end, which seemed probably a little weird, but my thought process there is if that Chi-Yu was scarfed, then if they did somehow crit and knock out everything, that Heat Wave in the Sun could potentially still win them the game. So I was trying not to put myself in a situation where Fake Out was not active on the Incineroar. Okay, we should be in Ultra Ball now. Yeah. We had a rough start, but we're doing okay now. We're positive, which is a good thing. Second game, we just got smoked. First game, I think we won if we didn't get unlucky personally, but you never know. Okay. Yeah, I like this idea. I don't really like the idea of giving Sun to Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh slamming Sacred Fires in the sun is super annoying, actually. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. I think I know what this is. Yeah. Trying to think if there's a good way for me to stop this. Because they're going to outpace us here. Yeah. I know I didn't call it out, but I know this team. I didn't really recognize the setup at first, but I do know this team. Okay. Yeah, we probably just get nuked by Dazzling here. If they don't have Dazzling, then yeah, that would be nice. Parabolic Charge, I'm not super worried about. Dazzling Gleam, I think, just nukes us, though. Oh, they're just going to keep setting up. Okay. Okay. I don't even know what they're at right now, to be honest. We have managed to lower their special attack twice. +3, +5 special defense. +2, +2. I don't know if this is the way to go, but we'll see. I was hoping the Assault Vest could help us out there. Okay. Okay. They do have protect. +3. I think we just lose. I don't think Incineroar can take this. I guess the electric train is gone. They're definitely going to get a ton of health back. Okay. We still have double fake out active then. Still looking rough. Oh, they didn't take the bait. I mean, at the end of the day, this will probably come down to someone critting somebody else. Yeah. But my Lunala does have the potential to solo the whole team, I think. Oranguru. Don't really see the point in that, personally. I guess to taunt me? Oh my god. I can't believe you run that on a team that has electric train by default. Yeah, that's what I figured. So, unfortunately, this is definitely like the worst game of all time. But, yeah. Now it's just going to come down to who actually... First of all, if I don't wake up very quickly, this is going to be tough. Okay, nice. Yeah, Lunala's staying asleep. That's not good. Oh wait, Grassy Glide. I did kind of forget for a second there that that I didn't have my... I guess the one thing, there is one part of this that is kind of crazy. They have to use Parabolic Charge to kill Lunala, which means they will have to kill their entire team. Oh, right. That part is kind of funny, actually. So I guess we... Oh my god, dude. Nice. Yeah, and at the end of the day, if someone crits somebody, it's GG. There we go. So, yeah. Reconsidering everything right now, we're not in the worst. As long as we don't time out with them having 2 Pokemon, we're not even in the worst spot possible. Because we have leftovers and they don't. And they can't hurt us without killing their teammates. Like, they actually are going to have to nuke their Ho-Oh in order to stay in this. Ho-Oh will definitely hurt me, but my Lunala is so beefed up that we probably one-shot it with Moongeist. Yeah. So my only question here is, like, do you kill your Ho-Oh? I guess we find out. Because if they don't, then they just aren't hurting me at all. But the thing is, the Koraidon will one-shot the Ho-Oh. Oh, okay. That makes sense. See how much damage this does, though. So we're boosted up, but I think they have one more boost than we do. Or 2 more? We do have Shadow Shield, though. Wow. I mean, things are looking kind of good, not gonna lie. If we get burned, that's pretty bad, though. Let's just hope we don't get burned. We also maybe could be faster than Ho-Oh. We are. This has to one-shot. We're so boosted up. Yes. Wow. And this was the stupidest game ever. I'm gonna protect. Because at this time, I mean, at this point, it really is just gonna come down to like who has more HP and stall. Their only way to heal back is parabolic, and I have leftovers. And I can keep resetting my shadow shield, it looks like. Okay. This game is ridiculous. Alright, so no shadow shield. Definitely does more. We might be able to outpace them. Because like I said, they do not have... they don't have leftovers. So even though they're faster, I think it'll just come down to who did the most damage at the end. And then someone can just crit the other person still too. Or they're out of parabolic charges. I didn't really consider that possibility. Is parabolic charge like a 5 PP move? Crit, I just die instantly. No. Okay, good. Let's see if we can get the crit. Yeah! I think we still won either way. Honestly, because I think after protecting a couple more times, that, yeah. That was epic. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we're 4-2. So that game was so stupid, but it's kind of epic at the same time. So I think I'm going to end it there. And also, it is starting to storm where I am at. So I don't know, power outages are pretty unlikely, but I would hate to lose a game from disconnect. And also, I don't know how much you guys would be able to hear that, especially if it starts storming pretty aggressively. So thank you all for stopping in. This was a really fun set of games. The first two, I was hoping I wasn't going to end up on tilt and just lose like 5 in a row. But it looks like we just had some bad luck to begin with, and then we went on a 4-win streak, which is nice. And I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 more that we have to pick up to get into Master Ball from here. But I am going to be playing tomorrow, same time. If I'm not playing by 12:30 EST, then I should be starting shortly afterward. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. GG's, and I'll see you tomorrow. And like the stream too if you are still here with me. It helps a lot. Appreciate it. Have a good one.